Alrighty, so we're still looking at industry stuff here. And a good question was asked whether or not I mine my own stuff. The answer is not anymore. So I have to buy the stuff. And, you know, if you buy it compressed, you know, it's not very big. And so, you know, you can transport it around in smaller ships or whatnot. Oh, I have Plex sitting in here? Okay. How about that? Alrighty. It was only 15 Plex, but it was Plex. And so it's hard to make everything. So let's see here. You know, these are just not very much, even though they're compressed. They're just not very much worth, and so these are kind of all remnants. Never know when 15 Plex will be needed. Yeah. So, yeah, these are just all kind of remnants. I don't even know what kind of stuff is here that I could mine. Ever since they changed things, obviously I could mine a lot of Veldspar. But what about all the other stuff I need? I'm gonna have to figure that out. You know, if I really want to get into doing a lot of manufacturing again, I really am gonna have to figure out the sourcing of it. And you know, maybe I'd have to buy stuff in null and transport it out. I don't know though. You know, sometimes I take all the stuff here to a manufacturer, to a facility, and then, you know, see what's what. Why do I have a Praxis here? It's not even built. Get that out of there. Could be that I just finished making it. Yeah, I built it and just left it. And the spike, it's gonna go to Jita. Do I have anything else going to Jita? No. Although that ship should. Right. So I do have stuff for day tripping, gas mining. I like manufacturing a lot of different things though. All right, we're gonna look in, so that was all my blueprint originals. We're gonna look in BPCs now. And see whether or not I can make anything off of this stuff. So, augmented acolytes. Let's see, it cost me $3 million to build it and sell them for $24 million. I think I can do this. Yeah. Augmented stuff is good. All right, but I need acolyte 2s. Oh. So I need Tech 2 versions of them. Now, I don't even remember how to make Tech 2 versions. Obviously, I could buy them and transport them up here. You're making a killing just buying materials in Jita and manufacturing in Perimeter? Yeah, well, I can definitely buy stuff there. And see, there's the remote buy order stuff that you can do. And so, see, place buy order, and then can I do it remotely? No. I thought you could do it remotely. But I mean, I can do buy orders from here for region too. The thing is that some of the stuff you wouldn't want to buy, in low sec. But there was a way to place buy orders remotely. I don't remember how to do it. It's not a thing that you can do. Standings are here at Chemical Tech. If I got my standings all the way up for Chemical Tech, then I could just place the buy orders here for region and then go out and pick up the shit. And price it with low sec danger in mind, right? All right, so an Acolyte BPC. If I have any, I need to just list them in that kind of order. Oh, because they all start with that other stuff. So let me see here. Do I have any Acolyte? No, I don't have any Acolyte BPCs. Do I have an Acolyte BPO? I'll bet I do. Acolyte 1 blueprint, and then copying. So 600 runs per copy. And that would take 2 hours. 600 runs per copy. Wow. Yeah, and then I'd have to go to Invention, to a station that has Invention to make the tier 2 stuff. And then I still have to be able to build it. I mean, it's like down the rabbit hole, right? These would cost 14.4 and they sell for 16. Wow. And that's augmented. Why the other one makes so much more than this? Augmented hammerhead, 7.7, sells for 10. Where are the acolytes? There's just 3.7 and they're selling for 24. Yeah, the down the rabbit hole for EVE Online. Yeah, I watched the whole damn thing. Not in one sitting, but I watched the whole thing. Yeah. And then to make this, you can't, what? You can't show that in industry as well? It requires just that and a T2 blueprint. All right. What does this require? It does no. Required skills, required materials. It does require an acolyte. Why are these 3.7 and they sell for 24 million? Why is the price so different? The demand must be so high for these. Wow, that's really great. But that's faction. And then an acolyte, 4 million. And then an acolyte 2, 450,000. Well, I kind of look at this like, okay, so I need to make some acolytes. And what's keeping me from doing that? Nothing. I can make some right now. You watch the whole thing in one sitting. Oh my God. Not even a bathroom break or to make a sandwich? All right, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make some of these and have them at the ready for making these other drones. The acolyte, those augmented acolytes, I don't have many blueprints for it or whatnot, but I can have everything ready for when I do get more. I do get them from time to time. So it's just a matter of how many do I want to make. So 4.298 and they're 4.896. How many do I want to make? Make like 100 of them. Oh, my material efficiency will kick in on this. So 404 and 489. All right, so 4 hours to make some of those. Okay. And then I need to make some blueprint copies of these so that I can take them to a research facility. I can't believe you can do 600 in one run. That's amazing. And then I believe that I use this with invention. And then stuff. Did CCP nerf the alligator? I didn't see anything in any patch notes saying they nerfed it. What did they nerf on it? And how do you know this? Right. So I'm making that. Oh, I don't remember where the output's going. So all right. So we're making a few of those, and then crate sheet got removed for ship description. Oh, well, I don't think that means it's been nerfed. That probably just sounds like an error. Okay, so we're making those, and then I'll have to find a facility to go to for the research. And I don't know what all the research is going to entail. But I'll figure it out, right? So, all right, blueprints. Let's look in the, well, I wonder if I have any T2 acolytes in here already. No, it doesn't look like it. These are always good to make. And why are they in there? Why are they in the T2? Do not have stuff sufficient. Synthetic synapses. 99 million to build. And 120. That's mid-grain ascendancy. Yeah, okay. I don't know why I have them in that container though. I can build several of these. I only have just enough shattered wheel. Man, there is so much stuff here that I could be making, and it just takes an enormous amount of dedication and such for each one of these things. You have to be like on the ball here, and it's like 1.8 when they sell for 6.25. Really? $5.9. So that looks like something else that could be. Well, that's the polarized version. And I wonder how you get more of the polarized version blueprints. Is there such a thing as a I wonder how they're made. Sleeper cache sites? All right. Yeah, see, so you can make a few of these and stuff, but then, you know, you can't do them long term. have the stuff. Oh, these are really cheap too. RAM Energy Tech. Yeah, I think if I really want to get into manufacturing again, I'm gonna have to put a shit ton of buy orders out there. You know? And so we should start with the easy stuff. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, and I don't think I have any. I have some tier 2 mining drones. Oh, and I have some tier 2 hobgoblins. Only a few of them. Okay, so let's see if there's hobgoblins in here. Augmented. They're all hammerheads. Oh, here's Hornet. Right, so it says I can make this one. 4.9 million, 23 million. What are these selling for? 5 million each. So this is a run I can actually do right now. And 1 million and 4.6. So I can make 4 times my money on these. I happen to have just 5 of these Hornets that are needed in here. So, all right, let's why is it not giving me a start button?
Welcome to the Dragons.
What am I? Input material requirements not met. Oh, I thought I had. Oh, they're not in there. Okay. Isn't that incredible? There's like 45 billion worth of materials in here. Wait, how do I get this to reset itself here? I choose BPO and then choose materials again. There we go. Now I still don't have a start button. Activity skill requirements not met. What is the activity skill that's needed for this? Activity skill requirements not met. Under job runs? How do I... it'll tell me if I hover over the job runs. Mechanical engineering and electronic engineering. Oh. Job duration. Under the job duration. Okay. So mechanical engineering.
Skill training completed.
Yeah. I don't even have it all the way done. I just applied a whole bunch of skill points, 1.1 million to it. Still has 1 day left. Okay, and then the other one. Where'd I go? To Hornet. And the other one is electronic engineering. "19 days, 12 hours. Woo-wee. Shit. I have a start button? I do have a start button now. Hold on, wait a second. What does this do for me then? Reduction in manufacturing time for all items requiring this engineering level. So why would I not need all of this in here? Why did that make a difference and now I have a start button? When I thought that it... Maybe I just needed level 1 of it? Ah, only needed level 1. Rip skill points. Yep. I didn't need to do them that way, did I? Well. Now I learned. 2 ways. Injected skill points and... yeah. So... Alright. Then I'm going to put this down here. And then the electronic engineering I'm going to put in there. I'll make them fast now. Right. I could only make 5 anyway, but now I'll make them faster. Wish it would have reduced cost. All right, so, 15 minutes. Okay. Doing that right now. Okay. Augmented ice harvesting drones. I'm out of these now. Drone coronary units. And I don't think I had any ice harvesting drones. I do, but only 2 of them. Okay, well, are there any just regular mining drones? All right, augmented mining drones. And 7.6 and sells for 13. But I don't have any of the materials for this. Oh, I'm in the wrong one. I need to be in materials. There we go. I do have materials for this. I don't have enough materials for this. Drone coronary unit again. My goodness, I have big buy orders there. I don't think I have a lot of money for buy orders right now either. I don't. I only have 5.7 billion. And I know a lot of you are going, oh my god, I wish I had even $1 billion. But, you know, for large manufacturing.
Welcome, Elder Dragon. So, you think you're worthy of being a Markee Dragon subscriber?
Pebble, thank you for the follow and the sub.
Get in
About
line
that.
with the other dragons and show me what you're made of.
1,000 gold
What
to
are you
everybody
waiting
here
for?
in your honor. Thank you, thank
Get
you.
over there before I open a can of whoop ass.
5 billion isn't a lot of ISK. Well, no, it isn't. And it's because I bought a shit ton of Plex. So, yeah. I bought Plex for ISK. And I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for something to happen. And when it does, I'm going to spend it all in the New Eden store. All of it that I've got. Just waiting for it to happen. Jam, thank you for the follow. Welcome. On, I'll tell you after I've done it. I don't want competition on what I'm going to do. So I'll tell y'all after I've done it. Then y'all can have the competition. I don't want to create competition for myself. I've done that many times, showing you guys how to do things, and then I'll be like, oh, this is a good moneymaker right here, and then I go look at it 2 weeks later, and the market's flooded. Just dawned on you that we have that store. Well, okay, so this is our store. I don't know if that's the one you used, because the in-game store is the one I was showing. This right here, though, is the giveaways. Exclamation point giveaway. Click on the link for the live shows. Got to have an account in our store. Add every one of these to your cart that you can. Go to checkout, which doesn't cost you anything. And you'll be in on all the giveaways. All right. Yep, so yeah, that's our store. All right. I'm just trying to decide if I can, you know, afford to place buy orders for these. You know, I should be sitting in Jita looking at these things to know whether or not I can place my orders for them. Weedicus, there is no fight command that I'm aware of. I mean, Sean puts in things that I don't even know. That's great, discovering them. All right, so this drone coronary unit. I mean, are we getting that from like shooting rogue drones and then salvaging them? Is that where they're coming from? They're used for a ton of stuff. Be fun for the insults command. Yeah. The AI refuses to insult people, though. All right. So it's like, how do I get this stuff? Do I just buy a bunch of them in Jita at 10.9? Kind of think so. How many does it take to build each one of these? Just one. Okay. All right, so I bought those. I'm not gonna have enough of these either. Elite Drone AI. Now I do get those things. Drone Tactical Limb. Have a bunch of those. Oh, I don't have very many of these. Drone Cerebral Fragments. They're a lot more expensive. If I were to place a buy order here, what's my tax rate? Does it tell me? 1.63. They're just tiny little things. So I only need to beat the regional stuff. Boy, if I place a buy order out of here though. Chemical tech. I wonder what my, okay, I want to see what my standings are for chemical tech. None. Is chemical tech, who is chemical tech part of? Are they're a member of Galante. Galante standings. Tech Jim, hello. Yes, things are good. How about yourself? All right, so for matters of money and placing buy orders from this station, but I'm like, don't worry about it too much. All right, so God, that's going to cost me 308 million. Yeah, I'm not in. I haven't been playing Dual Universe. If they do some content updates, I'll start playing again. That's what I want to see, is some content updates. Because the game's good. Just we need to progress with it. Missed. Well, thank you. All right, so how many of these are needed for this? Yeah. Requires 55 just to build that. All right, well, let's place this. I'm gonna place this buy order from here. Right, so people will get them as loot, and then they'll sell them kind of piecemeal to me. These days you have to put up all the money up front. I really don't want to go below 5 billion. I need a bunch more of these too. On for 13. Market's pretty low right now. How many is it taking for this? 70. So we should buy like 1,400, 1,500 of them. Let's place a buy order. See, how much do I want to do this for? It's only 9% below. Okay, that looks good. By 5,000 of them. Region wide. It's not a bad price, you know, when you look at you have these things sitting in your station, you're not at JITA already, and you it's convenience. So God, that's hardly any. Try and make it worth my time. I don't like to place buy or sell orders if they're not worth more than 100 million. It's kind of my general rule. Is there any new update on when Dual Universe brings new content? I don't know. They told me they're working on something, but I don't, that was all they told me. And so they told me that I'd be excited to hear it when I heard it, but I don't know what it is. So, just have to wait and see. All right, so now to make mining drones, mining drone 2 blueprints. Mining drone blueprint, and then these things. It takes 1 for each. It takes 5 of these. Robotics. So I wonder if I should specialize in drones of all types. And that's kind of what my focus is, you know, put some blinders on and just focus on drones, you know, for making money. It's just that there's a lot of stuff in here that's needed for all of that, you know? And so, and this is for the invention portion of it. Which I then have to move these materials to another station that can do invention. I can't do invention here. Getting all this stuff. I mean, this is just I focus first on making tier 1 drones, some of each, so that I can work on the invention for making the tier 2. And then I take that step after I've made these. That way I can take it one step at a time and build the inventory on doing these. And even if I just only build a few T2s so that I can do these, that's fine. The process won't cost me too much to figure it out. I can probably make some profit at the same time. But how much profit, I don't know. So if we go to BPOs and then we search for drone, and I have like 2 of each of these, maybe even more than 2, some of them. And so look at this. Materials first. 91, 47. Holy cow, though. It's like, are you serious? It's going to cost me 91,000 to build, and they sell for 47. Well, they're selling for 52 right there. Man, you just can't ignore. There's no way I'd want to manufacture these myself. You cannot ignore that price difference. Yeah, tier 1 drones drop as loot. So basically, I'm just going to want to buy a bunch. Let's see how this works out. All right, and then bouncer, 184, 168. Oh, the market is considerably less. Then I go off these buy orders, which I'm buying them for half of what it takes to make them, less than half. And people will sell them to me. It'll take a little bit, but people will sell them to me, and then they'll sell them to me in all kinds of different locations. Most of them will come in Jita. Well, except for that they're paying a lot higher in Jita. So most of them will come in outside of Jita. But I offer a convenience price, and then I wait until stuff builds up in stations to where there's like at least 100 million worth in a station, and then I go in and buy it. Well, this says 184 to build and 192. See here how the yeah, but people are buying them here at 1.1 million, 96, 87. Even at this price, see, even if I end up not using them for manufacturing, I can still take them back around and sell them and make profit. Customer. We are definitely a lot more busy with this Plex sale going on. The guard. $35,033. There's a really healthy amount of stuff on this. So cheap. How much money have I got? Stepping away for just a moment. Be right back. Hobgoblins. 6,000 to make. They sell for 48. Like nothing. 5,800 to make. They sell for 77. Is that real? Are actually selling for higher than what they cost to make. How about that? Is that a mistake? Is it just temporary? Oh yeah, look at that. Normally they're down here. Now they're all wonky. Okay. So it should pay about 3,900. New faction warfare create demand? Maybe. I mean, actually it would show in here. Yeah, I mean, maybe. You could be right, but I'm not 100% sure of that. All right, 34,000 to make. They sell for 39. You have to put up all your money now. See, now I'm down below 5 billion. Makes me a little uncomfortable. At least I don't have to keep money now to cover, because it used to be they changed this, what, a year or two ago? That you used to be able to have this float. You could do skills where you could float, you know, some of what you owed, so you could put up more buy orders. And then you just had to have the money to cover the difference whenever a purchase order came in. And so you could do this float stuff, and you could put like, you know, 20% down or whatever. Well, they changed that. Now you have to put 100%. So it is different now. $89,047. Woo-wee! Oh man, they're selling cheap. $103,108. Okay. Then salvage drones. We learned our lesson with Dunk yesterday. The Dunk ain't so great. 81,000, 65,000.
Oh yeah, another dragon boarding the train. All aboard? Choo
Right.
choo.
Cracker.
10 more to go.
Right. See here. So, 90 months as a sub. $6,300 gold. Everybody here in Grecker's honor. There you go. Thank you, buddy. Much appreciated. $28,000, $32,000. I'm gonna sell them for 39. Vespas 27 and 31. Somebody likes Vespas. Buying up all these drones is going to be about, you know, as much as I can do. These actually are, look at them, they've gone up too. They cost 184. They're selling for 287. 237. 49 right now. I can manufacture these. Let's see. Go out into materials. That's not going to work. Make 100 of them. With 23 million. Cost me 17 million. Might actually be able to buy them even cheaper. I was thinking that my buy order is going to be about 16 million, but I won't have to transport them. So do that. Let's start manufacturing some of those. Okay, and then warrior, 8.6, 7.8. All right, and then the wasp. And then that's pretty much all the drones I deal with. I obviously see I don't have any ice drones here. Maybe I should buy that and train that up too. 10. Oh, and 85. 80. Wow. All right, buy price is going to be 40,000 on these. All right, I want to look at ice drones. $37 and $109. God, they cost a lot. All right, I do want to maybe buy a blueprint. At 2. I don't want the ice harvesting drone. I want its industry. 30 million. All right. And buy one in system here. Let's see what's available on contract. What in the world are these prices? They want 100 million. They're 30 million untrained. They want 100 million with it only halfway trained. There, that one's 1020, and they want 140 million. I think they're crazy. I think I just go buy one in system here. $30 million. Then I just go pick it up, bring it back here, and research it. I don't see it costing more than another 30 million to fully research it.
Warp drive active.
Maybe it is.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
So there's my one drone.
Warp drive active.
I don't know if I'll ever manufacture any of these, but I'm gonna grab this one and then I'll get it researching. Then I gotta make some money. I don't really like to be below 5 or 10 billion, and I'm at 5 right now, so to me that's low.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
I'll sell some more stuff. First, that's done. That's done. The rest of these are done. Okay. Yeah, I'll go over there. God. It only takes me 9 days to get it all the way to 10. It's going to cost me 177,000, and people were charging so much more for that. Serious. Wait, that's job runs. Yeah, material efficiency. People making ridiculous prices on contracts. People go for that. You might. So now, as far as materials go, I feel like I don't have enough. Let me see what this ship's fitted like. These things are just not like they used to be. The orcas here. We used to take them out in fleets of just orcas.
Warp drive.
Let's see what we
active.
find here. I forget now. Industrial core have to be up for, I think that's for burst, so. Compression.
Welcome, Elder Dragon. So, you think you're worthy of being a Markee Dragon subscriber? Duke is
That sim guy.
Get in line
Thank you
with
so
the
much.
other dragons and show me what you're made of. What are you waiting for? Get over there before I open a can of whoop ass.
1,000 gold to everybody here in your honor. Thank you. Much appreciated. So, large industrial core. Significantly enhanced mining drone coordination. Okay. So if I look at my ore drones right now, it says that they will get 2.9 cubic meters per second. If I turn this on, do I get more? Stopped me, I believe. Does this last? 2.5 minutes. You know, I still get the same. I still get the same amount, according to this. So it doesn't affect yourself, right? It just affects your fleet. Is that how it works? No, it's 5.1 now. Okay, we'll see when it turns off. It's 2.9 again. So it's 5.1. Now it's 2.9. Right, so that was enhanced, let's say. Get up in here further. I'll turn it back on again for a few minutes. I haven't done mining in a long time. I can't say that I'm going to get rich. Why am I still moving? When I set that, doesn't it usually lock you in place? Why am I still moving? I was moving when I turn it on, I drift. All right, well, that's what's happening. So that's different than on capitals. Or do capitals do that now too? This inquiring mind wants to know. I'm still drifting all over the place. Yeah, it does take ages to slow down when the core is online. I am seeing that. Dreads can drift with the siege module on? Alright. Yeah, I'm still drifting. And I wouldn't say that I'm getting rich doing this either. Now, if I had another couple characters out here mining, alright, I get a little bit more. This right here isn't going to turn into very much. I can't believe I'm still drifting. It's kind of crazy. I don't know if I've done this before, you know?
The asteroid is depleted. The asteroid is depleted. The asteroid is depleted.
Yes. All one of them. And I'm still drifting. I got 1.1 million worth. So if I look at this like, you know, can I earn money faster by, you know, going and doing something else and then just buying the materials? They pretty much nerfed the orcas for mining like this. And my office is getting too hot. I think I'm gonna open a window. Be right back. All right. Yeah, I can do this, do other things while mining. It's true, but if you look at it, I got 1.6 million worth. I don't know what I'd be at per hour. Like 8 million per hour, something like that. I don't know, it wouldn't be spectacular. my drone yield at? It's at 5.1 cubic meters per second. Now, if I had a couple other characters out here that were doing mining, and, you know, dropping them off in the Orca here, that could be a thing. And that one didn't say the asteroid was depleted.
The asteroid is
Oh.
depleted.
Never mind. So, I do need some resources, and I do need more pyrite. So I can get some of that from the scordite. Uglies. Get Mexilon. Here's Mexilon and pyrite. $2 million in worth. About 12 to 14 million per hour for Veldspar. Yeah. It would be easy enough for me to get 3 orcas out here too doing it. But actually the other 2, I do have some skiffs stuff, and I do think that I have some other characters that can mine. Maybe I should set up my main fighting characters as miners as well. I don't know. Doing experiment what? But the larger overlaid gem icons give 10.5% more yield than base rocks. The gem ones, like these ones right here, the rich ones. All right, good to know. Okay. Larger icon is 10%, mid is 5%. Okay. I see. So here's the mid, here's the small, and here's the large. Got it. So I do have 2 other characters on other accounts that can mine, I believe.
Connecting.
I believe this guy has mining skills. Yep. Nope. Oh, well, he just doesn't have the... He has, you know, what's necessary to fly the ship. I think it'd take a lot more training. I got a couple of these guys here, and let's see, is there a mining field here? Resource processing. You need a lot of these to do the better stuff, that the different types of crystals. Well, Freedom Tower. Mining corporation, man, that has mining in low and null. Yes, but I don't know how that works. Corp does a lot of it, but I think it's almost all in null. So, you know, I have like this guy that
The asteroid is depleted.
is he's a miner. But I have other guys on these accounts. Like this character here, she's also in high sec.
Skill training completed.
See, in resource processing here, I do not have much in there. Shows I have a mastery 1 of this already. 36 days just to fly it. And then only 98 days for a mastery of it. But then we have the different types. Deviant, yes, moon mining can be good. We used to go around and mine other people's moons. People get really pissed off at us. Like, I don't know if this is, can you use ore miners to avoid crystal training times? Yeah, the ore miners, aren't they crazy expensive? You don't want to have that on a mining ship. Around 200 million or 300 million a piece. Yeah, who wants that on a mining ship? I'm not going to fly a ship that says gank me first. It's like a sign going, gank me. No, not gonna happen. I'd only have to train for the stuff that's here in high sec. But I'd have to put it in front of other things that I'm training. Things that make you go, Dusky, please. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Yeah, Strip Miner 1. You have 2 high-sec moon pops coming up. I can mine on them if I want. Well, I thank you for the offer. I don't know that mining is going to be my new career. I've had it before. Yeah. The jury's out on whether or not I'd really want to spend a lot of time mining. Yeah. All right, if you're watching on YouTube, gotta wait for the next episode.